The fifth section of industrial standards and safety will be continue the industry safety. Advantage of safety in industry. What benefit or what advantage you are getting from safety? It reduces the injuries to the workers. In case of accident happens, if unsafe conditions, injury to the workers. It reduces the production cost. If accident happens, the time will be lost and everything will be lost. That leads to the cost of production. Therefore, increases production cost. That's why if safe condition is there means it reduces the production cost. It improves the efficiency and production rate. If safe working zone, if safety is provided, then it will be increases the efficiency and as well as along with that production rate also increases. It increases the popularity of the industries by providing high degree of safety standards. The company will be proudly announces this much of days, safety day without any accident. If provided safety means the company gets the proud, otherwise company get the popularity in industries by accident free days, otherwise high degree of safety standards. It reduces the direct losses of the organization. Direct losses means whatever the compensation paid to the workers or victim, that is a direct loss for organization. Next, it reduces the compensation rate to be given to the worker or employees. If regularly accident will be happening means the compensation will be paid to the worker. That will be decreases. General causes for accident. What are the causes? Accident due to dangerous machines, maybe such as pressure vessels, heat exchangers, turbines, electrical machines, hoist, lift, cranes. These all are the dangerous machines. From these machines, if it is properly handled, accident will be reduced. That's why these all machines will be handled with care. And second one is an unsafe physical condition. This includes reasons such as absence of guards, improper illumination, and improper ventilations, improper clothing, uncomfortable temperature, hot conditions, the bad design of machineries, and absence of proper seating and noise pollution, excessive noise, hard and tedious work, rapidity of production, continuous production, more and more working without any rest, and bad layout of the industry, and improper working conditions. These all comes under the unsafe working condition. This may also leads to accident. Then moving or falling object, cranes or overhead cranes. This also may lead to accidents. Personal factors. Sometimes the workers himself is a reason for that. Personal factors such as lack of knowledge, less training, sometimes overconfidence, sometimes lack of confidence also, long hours of work, OT like that, without rest, absence of proper training, lack of sleep, low morality or morale, and boredom, low degree of muscular coordinations, pain, maybe muscle pains, and absence of emotional stability, and absence of mood, visual defects, frustrations, inexperience, immature age, lack of health, physical defects, etc. can lead to accident. This all comes under the personal factors. The workers' mentality all comes under the personal. This may also leads to accident. Then unsafe act. Unsafe act means such as workers is an unsafe speed, loading of machinery beyond the capacity. Every machine is having its own capacity. If you are loaded more than that means it may lead to accident. Not carrying to use safety devices. Safety devices will be provided, but negligence of using that may lead to accident. Adopting unsafe procedures. Actually, every machining handling of machinery or everything, there is some procedure. If you are not followed that procedure, it may lead to accident. These all are the unsafe act. Sometimes electrical causes, not providing proper protecting devices, maybe gloves, not obeying the proper instructions and not following safety precautions, and failure in use of insulated pliers, screwdrivers or rubber gloves, etc. In these cases, accident may occur due to the electrical causes. Next, exposure of harmful substances, chemicals, gas, fumes like that. Exposure to harmful substances such as toxic gases, fumes, dust or vapors, mist and other harmful chemical effect. These all are the various causes for accident. Next, what are the losses from this accident? The losses will be divided into two types. One is a direct loss, another one is a indirect loss. Direct loss means whatever the money spent by the employer in terms of compensation to the employee or victim. That is a direct loss. It is in the terms of monetary. These are the losses directly measurable in terms of money. Actually, compensation paid or medical bill paid by the employer. This type of loss is known as a direct loss. Next, the second type is indirect loss. Indirect loss means these are the expenses not directly measurable in terms of money. For example, loss of time of injured person, how much time is required to recover, and loss of time of supervisor, he will be responsible for treatment, first aid treatment. He should assist the workers and making alternative arrangement, training the new employees. If it is he is not, that victim will be not coming and joining within short period, then new person will be appointed on his place. Again training is required. Next, investigating and preparing the report. That is also one of the important things to prevent the further such type of accident. You can investigate why it will happens, what is the reason, and make the report on that. And lower productions due to the low morale of workers. This is also indirect losses. Once accident will happens means other employees who are nearby the accident, their morale rate will be comes down, which reduces the efficiency. And loss due to damaging tools and machinery. Once accident happens means it also damages the tools as well as machinery. That also indirect losses. And pain felt by the workers which cannot be compensated or it cannot be shared. It's also indirect loss. Loss of income of that particular worker as well as industry. And loss due to the medical expenditure and pain felt by the injured worker. These all comes under the indirect losses. Then MCQ, multiple choice questions. Which of the following is not true about advantage of safety in industry? Out of 4. First one, reduces the production cost. It improves the efficiency or production rate. It increases the popularity of the industry by providing high degree of safety standards. It increases the direct losses of the organization. That's the last one. It decreases the direct losses of the organization. Therefore, answer is D. Next, state whether the below statement is true or false. Dangerous machines such as pressure vessels, heat exchanger, turbines, electric machine, hoist, lift, cranes, etc. are sometimes causes accident. Of course, it's a true statement. Next, third one. Which of the following statement is true about electrical causes for accident? Not providing proper protecting device, not obeying the proper instruction and not following safety precautions, failure to use insulated pliers, screwdrivers, rubber gloves, etc. All the above and none of the above. Correct is all the above. And fourth one, state whether the below statement is true or false. Direct losses are money which the employer pays to the in terms of compensation. These are the losses directly measurable in terms of money. It is a true statement. And which of the following statement is not a indirect losses due to accident? The money which is employer pays to in terms of compensation, lower production due to the low morality of the workers which reduces efficiency, loss due to the damaged tools and machines, loss of time of injured person. That is the answer is first one. The money which is the employer pays in terms of compensation is not indirect loss, that is a direct loss. Thank you.